citizens to remain vigilant, cooperate with security agencies, and provide timely and credible information that will aid the fight against crime.
It's now time for another timeout. Please stay tuned.
Protect every day with Hypo.
Germs always find a way back.
So disinfect your living room every day with Hypo.
Hypo, Hypo, go Hypo. Protect your home every day with Hypo.
No green. Protect every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go Hypo.
Soft life isn't luck. It's a recipe. The right ingredients, the right balance, and everything just works. That's what soft life truly is. Choosing what's already made right for you. Hair growth, itchy scalp relief, dandruff control, anti-breakage. Every jar made to give your hair exactly what it needs. No stress, no guessing, just soft, easy hair every day. So yes, be a chef, and when you get it right, it's effortless. Lush hair, live the soft life.
Welcome back. Oyo State Housing Corporation has honored outstanding members of staff for their dedication, commitment, and exemplary service to its Maiden Merit Award ceremony. The initiative is aimed at motivating employees, promoting excellence, and enhancing productivity within the corporation. BCOS reporter Abimbola Ashawandi reports.
The Oyo State Housing Corporation has inaugurated its 2026 Merit Award Scheme to recognize and reward staff members whose dedication and outstanding performance have contributed to the growth and development of the corporation. At the maiden edition of the awards, 3 employees were honored for their exceptional service. Mr. Samuel Owodara received a Merit Award and a cash prize of 200,000 naira, while Mrs. Deborah Odedino and Mr. Adekunle Ogunjimi each received a Merit Award and a cash prize of 400,000 naira. Management also announced that the Merit Award ceremony will be held twice a year, with the next edition scheduled for December.
Owodara Samuel Olani, the 2026 Merit Award for his outstanding contribution to the development of housing operation board.
Speaking at the event, the executive chairman of the Oyo State Housing Corporation, Honorable Ademola Omotosho, said the initiative was introduced to motivate staff, encourage diligence, and reassure employees that their excellent dedication and hard work would also be recognized and rewarded. He noted that the award scheme is accepted to promote healthy competition among staff, boost productivity, and strengthen commitment to efficient service delivery across the corporation.
This award is going to be twice in a year, half of the year each, you understand, and it's nothing more other than to serve as an encouragement to our staff to work harder. You know, this corporation is not so much of desk thing. We are professionals who are always on the field. People in town planning, people in survey, people in estates, you understand? People who will go into the bush and the clearing parts to do survey stuff and all of that. So they do risky things. So we just want to tell them that we appreciate you.
Honorable Omotosho also reaffirmed the management's commitment to staff welfare through the allocation of land to deserving employees as part of the effort to improve staff morale and encourage home ownership. He assured members of the public that the corporation remains committed to transparency in land allocation proper documentation, and development of well-planned estates equipped with necessary infrastructures for sustainable living.
We don't want it to be like a condemnation to anybody. No, we want all of them to see that hard work pays. And when you do well to move this corporation forward, you will be recognized and, appreciated.
Responding on behalf of the award recipient, Mr. Adekunle Ogujimi expressed appreciation to the board, management, and the executive chairman of the corporation for recognizing their dedication and commitment to duty. He described the honor as a great source of motivation and pledged that the awardees would remain committed to excellence while contributing their quota to the growth of the corporation and improved service delivery. Abimbola Ashawande, BCOS News.
The Oyo State Anti-Corruption Agency, OYACA, has concluded a 3-day capacity building training on the application of artificial intelligence in fraud detection and investigation within the public service. The program, sponsored by the Center for Democracy and Development, Abuja, and facilitated by Grace Loan Concept and Systems Limited, was designed to equip officers with innovative digital tools to strengthen corruption investigation. Staff reporter Olubumi Lawal reports.
As fraud and corruption become increasingly sophisticated in the digital era, anti-corruption agencies are turning to technology to enhance the speed, accuracy, and effectiveness of investigations. To keep pace with these evolving challenges, the Oyo State Anti-Corruption Agency organized a 3-day capacity building program on the application of artificial intelligence in fraud detection and investigation in the public service. Sponsored by the Center for Democracy and Development, Abuja, and facilitated by Grace Loan Concept and Systems Limited, the training brought together the agency's management and staff for intensive sessions on AI-driven data analysis, fraud detection, intelligence gathering, and evidence-based investigation. Leading the management at the opening ceremony, the Executive Secretary of OYACA, Dr. Folashade Ajibade, described the initiative as a strategic investment in the agency's human capital. She stressed that continuous learning and the adoption of emerging technologies are vital to promoting transparency, accountability, and integrity in public service. Throughout the 3-day program, participants took part in lectures, practical demonstrations, and interactive sessions aimed at deepening their understanding of AI-powered investigative tools and the ethical application of technology in combating corruption. At the closing ceremony, Dr. Folashade Ajibade expressed appreciation to the Center for Democracy and Development for sponsoring the training and Grace Loan Concept and Systems Limited for facilitating the program. She expressed confidence that the knowledge acquired would enhance the agency's investigative capacity and improve service delivery.
And I want to commend you for your commitment, active participation, and open minds over the last 3 days. You are proving that, and I know you are taking it notes and you are taking it back to the office.
The lead facilitator, Dr. Wale Oyedemi of Grace Loan Concept and Systems Limited, urged participants to apply the knowledge responsibly, noting that although artificial intelligence is transforming investigative processes, professionalism, ethical standards, and human expertise remain indispensable.
In a worldwide 3-day program, I have no doubt that all the participants really benefited from the training. They learned a lot. When we started, I told them that they should get ready. Most importantly, they should be ready to learn, to unlearn and relearn. And that's why they are able to practicalize what they learned.
Some participants described the training as timely, insightful, and impactful, pledging to deploy the skills acquired to strengthen investigations and reinforce public confidence in the agency's anti-corruption mandates.
It's quite insightful, and I want to say a very big thank you to CDD
for giving us this opportunity to learn.
Opens our eyes into those things that we are doing manually, which can be done in a computerized way.
The training concluded with the presentation of certificates to participants, underscoring Oyaka's commitment to building a technologically driven workforce equipped to tackle emerging corruption challenges. Stakeholders say sustained investment in digital innovation, staff development, and strategic partnerships will further strengthen anti-corruption institutions and promote greater accountability in the public service. Olubumi Lawal, BCOS News.
It's time again for another timeout. Please stay tuned.
This award goes to the most punctual student of the entire school. And the winner is Lisa Solomon.
Something is telling me that she makes her daughter skip breakfast just to be here. You people could have just asked. I would have been happy to tell you my secret.
Enjoy instant goodness with John Vent's 3-in-1 chocolate. The quickest start to your morning.
Friendship remains one of the strongest bonds that unite people across cultures, religion, and nationalities. Beyond companionship, genuine friendship fosters trust, mutual respect, love, and understanding, making it a vital ingredient for peaceful coexistence. As the world marks this year's International Day of Friendship, individuals are reflecting on the true meaning of friendship and the values that sustain lasting relationships. Our reporter, Adebayo Abdurrafi, sampled opinions on what friendship means to them and what they expect from true friends.
Established by the United Nations, the International Day of Friendship is observed every July 30 to promote friendship among individuals, communities, and nations as a means of fostering peace, reconciliation, and social harmony. The day serves as a reminder that genuine friendships are built on honesty, loyalty, trust, kindness, and mutual support, especially during challenging times. While definitions may differ, many agree that a true friend is someone who stands by others through both good and difficult times, offering encouragement, understanding, and sincere support. Some individuals who spoke with BCOS News have this to say about who a friend is to them and their expectations from friendship.
And therefore, a friend is someone that knows you and accepts you as you are, who adds to you, who, without much thinking, you can always trust that they are there for you. So for today to celebrate friendship and give everyone a reason to think about who is a friend is to ask yourself, are you a friend? Can someone call you a friend? I have quite a number of friends. I have those that I know I can trust. And also I have a friend presently who's in adversity. He's been kidnapped. We don't know where he is, but we'll always celebrate him.
Friendship is about somebody taking you as you are. He sees you, your weakness, your strength, everything, and the person still accepts you. Friend that accepts you at all time, not good weather friend. You know, there are some friends that you see them around you. When they give you a call, you know there must be a ring. But there are people that just care genuinely about you. And when you see their missed call, you want to call back because you know they are just checking after you. That is what I call a friend. And that is why it's a friend at all times. It's a friend indeed.
He has your interest at heart. He's someone you are sure is not in any capacity to be able to do something bad or evil to you. That is what a friend is. A friend is someone you expect to be able to make some sacrifices on your behalf, just like you're also expected to be able to make some sacrifices on behalf of that person. Different from an acquaintance with somebody you have known or you relate with, a friend is somebody you have some deep-rooted connection with. You share some values together.
It's somebody that is always there for you, through thick and thin, not just for money purpose. Like when you needed them the most, they are always there for you. They have your back. They got your back anytime, any day. I won't say I have a best friend, but I have a circle of friends, and I treat them equally.
Experts say healthy friendships contribute significantly to emotional well-being, mental health, and personal growth. They also encourage tolerance, cooperation, and stronger communities. However, they stress that friendship is a two-way relationship that requires commitment, sincerity, respect, and effective communication. As the celebration continues across the globe, people are encouraged to bridge divides, embrace diversity, and cultivate friendships that promote unity, compassion, and peaceful coexistence. The International Day of Friendship reminds everyone that while friends may come from different backgrounds, genuine friendship transcends differences and remains a powerful force for building a more peaceful and united society. Adebayo Abdurrafi, BCOS News.
A woman believed to be in distress has remained on the road median at Bode Junction, Idiape, General Gas Road, Ibadan, for several days, drawing concern from residents over welfare and safety. Appropriate authorities have been called upon to intervene and provide the assistance she may require. Our reporter, Adiola Oladeli, has the details.
Bode Junction, Bashorun, Idiape, General Gas Road, The road median at Bode Junction, Bashorun, Idiape General Gas Road, Ibadan, has become an unusual resting place for a woman whose prolonged stay in the area has continued to attract the attention and sympathy of passers-by. Without shelter and exposed to the elements, the woman was seen lying on the median, using roadside banner to shield herself from the rain and cold weather.
You had accident?
Yes, no, see my leg.
This is your leg?
Come here. Okay. Come from where?
Na Lagos. Muslim.
Some shop owners in the area who spoke with BCOS News said the woman had remained at Bode Junction, Bashorun, Idiape General Gas Road, Ibadan since Sunday. According to them, despite the heavy rainfall recorded in the area, she stayed on the median covering herself as best as she could.
On Sunday we don't open, but I live around. So when I was passing, I saw her in the afternoon. The tarpaulin on her body, she's the one that covered herself. Even yesterday, those people that take trash, they want...
Àárín ojú títì, ó sì jókòó sáàrin ojú títì, but gbàtà máa dé ní àárọ̀ àná, wọ́n ti dá line lọ́mbù. Mo á sọ fún yín pé ṣékèṣe yìí pé obìnrin ṣó ti kú ni, àbí kò ì tí kú.
The residents appealed to relevant government agencies and humanitarian organizations to come to the woman's aid by ensuring she received proper care, shelter, and any necessary medical attention to avoid any environmental and health hazard that may occur from her situation. Adeola Oladele, BCOS News.
It's time for another timeout. Stay tuned.
Excuse me, ma. This is your 100% in here.
Babes, are you sure you want to spend this much on hair? Didn't your landlord just increase rent?
I saved for this one separately on money points.
No, you say you save on money points?
Yes.
This madam money points here. The array of hair dryer there is target savings money points I used to have it. The rest of this my sub is fees savings money points I used to do it. The salary of this my staff is save as you transact, sir.
Jennifer, money points save as you transact. Money points fixed savings and money point target savings.
What's up? Why did German won't contribute to you? Why should they? Come on, sir. Oh, you go give your money to Adaku to save. You see money points accounts there. You know go open a savings account. Now Adaku you shoot. I beg everybody inside this my saloon. Oh, yeah, bring out your phone and download the money points hack now. Even you. What are you waiting for? Download the money points hack now. Adaku, wow, open money points account.
Money Point, made for your progress.
Welcome back. Sympathizers from different walks of life have continued to pay condolence visits to the family of former Oyo State Secretary to the state government, Professor Lanike Adeyemo, following the death of her mother, Mrs. Mudupeola Salami, who passed on at the age of 79. BCOS correspondent Folashade Akintola reports.
The residents of the late Mrs. Modupeola Salami witnessed an outpouring of love and support as dignitaries, government officials, family members, friends, and associates gathered to sympathize with the bereaved family. Among those who paid condolence visits were former Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Chief Inyola Oladokun, Commissioner for Education, Honorable Olusegun Olaiwola, Commissioner for Health, Dr. Oluwaserimi Ajetumobi, the Oyo State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Mr. Abiodun Aikomo, Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Inclusions, Mrs. Fausat Jokesoni, Unal Hospitality Guru Chief Dotun Sanusi, delegate from the Department of Veterinary Public Health and Preventive Medicine, University of Ibadan, as well as members of the Divine Branch Church, where the deceased worshipped. Speaking during the visit, the pastor in charge of the Divine Branch Church, Pastor Shola Kolade, described the late Mrs. Salami as a devoted lover of Christ who served God wholeheartedly and passionately throughout her lifetime.
Because she wasn't in church last Sunday, so I turned, but there was a particular place where she sat. So once you turned there, you will see her there. So we'll miss her. She was a nice kind person and she was consistent.
Friends, associates, and colleagues of her children and family members paid glowing tributes to the deceased, describing her as a God-fearing, disciplined, and hard-working woman of virtue who loved her children and grandchildren deeply and extend care to everyone around her.
Although I didn't have an opportunity of meeting Mama, but the way she always talked about Mama, and she was a very loving mother. And even the discussion that we had now was a very loving mother and somebody who cared dearly for our children.
She's a very supportive mom, very God-loving. She loves the Lord and really loves her daughter. Because I noticed she actually took care of the 3 or 4 children that Professor Adeyemo had.
I know her through her daughter, who is our former SSG, Professor Lanike Adeyemo. And if you know Professor Adeyemo, she's firm, she has integrity, and she has her dignity intact when she served as the SSG. So I believe she got these traits from her mother.
Going to be a very good woman. She was alive. So she was one of the parents that used to advise me. So I used to have a quarrel with my sister. And once I call her, she will call my sister and she will say, okay, she will settle everything.
Speaking on behalf of the family, former Secretary to Oyo State Government, Professor Lanike Adeyemo, described her mother as not only a parent but also a closet companion, confidant, and trusted advisor. She said the late Mrs. Salami lived with her for 27 years and remained a first point of call in a moment of joy and challenges, expressing gratitude to God for the privilege of caring for her until her peaceful passing.
His death, it was her time to go. She was 79 and we believe that she was well taken care of, but nobody can do anything about death. When it's time, it's time. So she was a big heal, and then from that she passed on. Don't really have too many friends. She was my friend, she was my sister, she was my gist partner, she was my bestie. And later on in life, she became my child. So it's a huge loss for me, but I'm grateful to God that, like Yoruba people will say, Eleyo Shiwaju.
Also speaking, one of the deceased children described their mother as a teacher of teachers, a lecturer of lecturers, and an administrator of administrators, noting that the values, disciplines, and life lessons she imparted equip her children to face life challenges with wisdom and courage.
So we give all glory and adoration to God Almighty for a life well spent, and we pray that she continue to rest in the bosom of our Lord. And for those of us who are the survivors, may God Almighty grant us long life and whatever we needed to get this behind us.
The late Mrs. Modupeola Salami, who died at the age of 79, is remembered for her deep Christian faith, exemplary motherhood, committed to family values and lasting impact on her family, church, and the society. Folashade Akintola, BCOS News.
For the sports segment.
Good evening, you're welcome to the sports segment of the evening news. My name is Toby Ajewale. The Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, has moved its elective congress by 24 hours. The event, which will elect a new executive committee for the next 4 years, will now hold on Sunday, 27th of September in Lafia, Nasarawa State. NFF President Alhaji Ibrahim Musiguzo explained that the change was made after the Super Eagles were under the Friday, 25th of September fixture against Madagascar in the 2027 AFCON qualifying. The adjustment ensures candidates and officials attending the match can reach Lafia in time. The new date was approved at an extraordinary General Assembly held virtually on Wednesday. In other sport news, Remo Stars have appointed rising coach Olumide Ajibolade as their new head coach. He replaces Usman Abdallah, who has joined MPFL side Ranchers Bees. Ajibolade, who previously guided Beyond Limit, rose through the Remo Stars Academy system, starting as under-17 coach in 2019. He led Beyond Limits to back-to-back promotions from the NLO to the NNL and then to the Nigeria Premier Football League. His appointment underscores the club's focus on internal development and continuity. Meanwhile, the Nigeria Premier Football League has challenged its clubs to strengthen their digital platforms ahead of the 2026-2027 season, warning that failure to comply could cost them sponsorship deals. Speaking at a digital and marketing seminar in Enugu, MPFL Chief Operating Officer Davidson Owumi announced a 100,000 naira reward for any club with a fully functional website featuring comprehensive season statistics, player profiles, and attendance data. The league plans to introduce formal digital benchmarks covering websites, content quality, and social media engagement. And in transfers, Super Eagles striker Tolu Arokodare has become the 8th Nigerian to sign for Dutch giant Ajax. The 25-year-old joined on loan from Premier League club Wolves on Wednesday. Arokodare, previously linked with Trabzonspor and Fiorentina, follows in the footsteps of Nigerian legends including Finidi George, Nwankwo Kanu, Sunday Olise, Tijani Babangida, Christopher Kanu, Pius Ikedia, and Calvin Bassey. Reacting to the move, Arokodare said he was currently a player of Ajax and it was just an amazing feeling he ever imagined. Meanwhile, Newcastle United manager Eddie Howe is leaving the club with immediate effect as sources have confirmed. Howe's final game was a 4-1 preseason friendly defeat to Bristol City on Wednesday. Matthias Yassel, currently with Saudi Pro League side Al Ali, is expected to be named as his replacement. The 48-year-old, who joined Newcastle in November 2021, shortly after the Saudi takeover, guided the club through a strong period but faced increased pressure last season as they finished 12th in the Premier League. Sources say Howe felt his tenure had run its course and would take a break from football. Finally, sport news tonight. Ugandan boxer Aziz Abdul, grandson of former dictator Idi Amin, was disqualified during his Commonwealth Games bout after appearing to headbutt England's Damar Thomas in the third round. Abdul later claimed bias by officials, stating he's a black African competing in the opponent's homeland and alleging inconsistent refereeing. And that will be all. And it's back to news around the world. My name is Toby Ajwali.
And on the foreign scene, at least 11 police officers have been killed and 28 others injured after heavily armed attackers ambushed a police checkpoint in Pakistan's northwestern Khyber Khar.
Was Deputy Superintendent Dia Khan, who had led reinforcements to the scene. Local police said attackers set 3 police cars alight and took another police vehicle, added District Police Officer Mujahid Hussain. No group has claimed responsibility for the latest attack, which came days after a deadly suicide bombing targeting Pakistani soldiers in the nearby districts of Tang. The Pakistan Taliban, known by the acronym TTP, claimed responsibility for the suicide attack. And in Poland, Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk has said an object that crashed into a field in eastern Poland in the early hours of today was probably a Russian missile. The unidentified object caused a 10-meter wide crater a short distance from the village of Tsanawa Kolonia about 100 kilometers from the border with Ukraine during a large-scale Russian attack on the cities of Lviv, Kyiv, and Kryvyi Rih. Tusk said initially that all the indications were that the missile that violated Polish airspace was the Russian Kh-101 cruise missile. During a specially convened meeting in the eastern city of Lublin, he then went to the site of the incident and said that according to military experts, the majority of recovered fragments points to it being a Russian Kh-101 missile. Although no casualties had been reported in today's incident near Tarnowa, Kolonia, the Polish Prime Minister made it clear that it was being taken very seriously. Polish Defense Minister Ladisław Kosiniak-Kamysz said about 20 objects were seen close to Polish airspace overnight and pyrotechnical analysis was being carried out. Khadija Lawal, BCOS News.
To end the news around the world, here again are the main points. The federal government has urged governors and leaders in the southeast to strengthen collaboration with security agencies to achieve lasting peace and stability across the region. The Oyo State government has constituted a judicial commission of inquiry to investigate the abduction of students and teachers at Esiele and Yawata communities in Orire local government area on May 15, 2026. At least 11 police officers have been killed and 28 others injured after heavily armed attackers ambushed a police checkpoint in Pakistan's northwestern region, authorities say. BCOS TV is now on Niger TV app and you can watch us from any parts of the world. Also, BCOS website is live. Kindly visit www.bcostv.com. You can also reach us on GoTV, channel 134 and channel 113 on StarTimes. Now, before I go, if you see something suspicious, ask the authority for timely response. Be vigilant. And that's the end of the news around the world. Thank you for watching.
So disinfect your living room every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go Hypo. Protect your home every day with Hypo.
No green. Protect every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go Hypo. The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Watch all 104 matches live on StarTimes, from the opening match to the final showdown.
And this time, it's not just watching, it's watch and win.
Subscribe or buy a StarTimes decoder and stand a chance to win the 10 million naira grand prize, plus many exciting prizes nationwide with subscription packages starting from just 4,000 naira. Recharge now via StarTimes app or visit any StarTimes office or dealer outlet near you.
StarTimes. Enjoy digital life.
In Biggie's house, there is no place to hide. And even when you think no one is watching, the energy can swing in an instant. This BB Niger Season 11, everything burns brighter. Only the biggest moves tip the scale, because nothing is given, but everything is for the taking. When the world watches, will you be outshined? Or will you step up and take the spotlight? Big Brother Naija Season 11 starts Sunday, July 26th. Showing 24/7 on DSTV Channel 198 and GoTV Channel 49. Headline sponsor, Bet Power.
Soft life isn't luck. It's a recipe. The right ingredients, the right balance, and everything just works. That's That's what soft life truly is. Choosing what's already made right for you. Hair growth, itchy scalp relief, dandruff control, anti-breakage. Every jar made to give your hair exactly what it needs. No stress, no guessing, just soft, easy hair every day. So yes, be a chef, and when you get it right, it's effortless. Lush hair, live the soft life.
You're nothing but a disaster. What's wrong with you?
What's that supposed to mean? Please, learn to mind your business.
Angel, you know get problem. In fact, they thanking your style so you get person like me.
It's not a helmet, it's a headphone.
Would you take that thing off, my friend?
See, I failed. Abasi. Hey! This one a big fellow. Small madam. I hope so you know be failure.
Now you listen to me, Angel. If you don't study what I asked you to study in this house, I will personally disown you as my daughter.
Honey,
what's this rubbish now? You couldn't even get up to half of the cut-off mark.
Mommy, I want to study music, and I think I'm going to be better at it.
Put my daughter in the hand of this good for nothing to mother her career.
Okay, no.
Get out!
Gbàgede 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 òṣèlú dé.
Ṣé wọ́n ní ilẹ̀kẹ̀ pọ̀ lọ́jà kí Ṣàngó ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa tó yan kele ètò gbàgede òṣèlú láàyò. Ìdí rèé táwa náà fi ní tẹ̀tì láti máa mú ọ̀kan òjọ̀kan èèkàn olóṣèlú tó ti làmìlaka wá sí etígbọ̀ àti ojú ìwòran yín ní gbogbo ìgbà. Níbi tá àgbẹ̀ máa gbọ́ kùnkùndùn àlàyé àti ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu àwọn tá a bá gbà lálejò lórí ètò gbàgede òṣèlú lọ́sẹ̀ yìí ẹja ńlá ni wọ́n gbàgede òṣèlú tún gbé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe rẹ̀